Hi everyone and welcome to Uncharted Collection, Drake's Deception, Brutal Difficulty Walkthrough. This is Chapter 2, Greatness from Small Beginnings, and that's kind of a throwback to the first Uncharted. And this is Nathan, when he was young, and this is basically the mission when he met Sully for the first time, and they kind of begin to be friends, kind of like a father figure as well.
Maybe upstairs.
And began going on adventures together. And this is an entire chapter that is like a giant, not I wouldn't say puzzle, but a giant kind of exploration and some climbing sections. And I want to do it anyways because it's a nice chapter. It's part of a walkthrough. You don't actually going to need help with this chapter, but it's fine. It's okay. So at the next chapter, chapter 3, the game brutal difficulty truly begins. You're going to be infiltrating the lair of the bad guys, and the game really kicks off. Brutal difficulty shows his ugly head for the first time. Not an incredible difficult chapter. How we're going to have later in the game, and I'm going to talk about that a little. So I feel the changes in this game, and maybe you don't agree with me. That's why I'm hesitating so much to say it. I mean, I don't care if you don't agree with me. Just say in the comments if you agree or don't. But I feel that the shooting mechanics in Uncharted 3 are worse than in Uncharted 2. And yeah, I'm probably going to get some people saying, what the fuck are you talking about? Because the stealth mechanics are a lot better, and the punching fighting mechanics are a lot better as well. But I feel that the shooting mechanics are really lost here. Not lost, they're really tight, guys. They're really tight, but I'm going to mention a few instances where it feels more loosely. It feels more inaccurate. What's the fucking word? Inaccurate. Like, you aim worse. You aim a lot fucking worse. And it's not me, it's not my aiming. That is crappy, for sure. But I found myself wasting a lot more bullets in this game trying to hit heads than in Uncharted 2, which was more tight in its execution of firefights. And that was strange because I don't remember this game being as I found it here, but maybe Brutal dictates that I have to be so accurate myself to survive combat scenarios, that I've started to see some flaws. Another thing is the blind fire. The blind fire is totally fucking useless. Really, guys, it's just we come from 2 games in the collection where the blind fire is awesome, maybe too good. I might even confess that it's maybe too good. And here it's useless. We go from too good to fucking don't use it. Don't even use it. I mean, if an enemy rushes you like it's right on top of you, and you have more enemies in the map, that means that you can actually get out of the cover and punch him. Then yes, press the R2, blind fire, and you're probably going to kill him. But as you saw in my Uncharted 1 and Uncharted 2 walkthroughs, I was able to kill enemies that were mid-distance with the blind fire mechanics. I can't do that here. I might get it sometimes, but I don't even go for it most of the time. I'm just looking for walls to put my character into, and use the wall cover while aiming with the reticle, as always. What I always said that you have to do. And once again, the shooting mechanics are good. They are really good, but I feel them more loose than Uncharted 2. I think Uncharted 2 got it perfectly. It really did. And I think the enemies take a lot more damage to kill without headshots. Of course, because a headshot is a headshot. But I feel like the enemies are way tougher to gun down than in Uncharted 2. And this is early in the walkthrough, but I will say that Uncharted 3 is harder than Uncharted 2. I mean, I died in a lot of those fucking checkpoints that you just spawn and you die immediately in Uncharted 2. And a lot of missions that were really long, like the monastery mission. Jesus fucking Christ, that was really awful, but most of the time I wasn't really dying as much. But as I recorded a lot of chapters forward from this, I can say that my experience, at least my experience with this game, is proving to be a lot harder than Uncharted 2. On Brutal, always talking about Brutal, of course. So, techniques and strategy tips that you could use in Brutal difficulty. Basically the same that in Uncharted 1 and Uncharted 2 Brutal. Use the wall cover with the aiming. Always exclusively use that. Don't use cover like the real cover of the game. They're gonna kill you. There's no way that you can pop up and kill enemies the way you can in other difficulties. You just can't. So use wall cover. Find that pillar or wall or car or crate or whatever you can find. Put your character behind him and shoot with the reticle out. That's basically what you have to do. And there are a lot of parts that you don't have that much of a cover, and those are the hardest parts, of course. But I'm going to try to, in every single mission, make the best strategy possible, so you can see my walkthrough and actually get help with the really difficult combat situations. So this was chapter 2. We basically talked about a little differences that I noticed within the game, and we'll see each other in chapter 3 where the game kicks off. Thank you for watching and take care.
Okay, it's right there in his pocket. Now's my chance.
It seems we have some time to kill.
I got an idea. We can while away